guys, I'm Allie, so I'm going to do my first YouTube tutorial. That's so exciting. I honestly didn't think this whole Instagram makeup thing would be this big or this involved in my life, but it has, and I am so glad and so happy that you guys like my looks. So let's get started. And I'm using all new products today, as you guys saw from my ginormous makeup haul, which was absolutely ridiculous, and I cannot buy makeup for like the next year now. So I'm gonna use all new products and see how they work. So I'll be testing and I will let you guys know what I think. I'll update you on either Snapchat or Instagram about how I'm feeling about them. So first I'm going to use the Smashbox primer water. I am obsessed with this stuff, but sometimes I find if I'm using too much of it, like if I use it every day, it breaks me out. But I break out super easy, which sucks. I don't know. My skin hates me. Okay, next I'm gonna be using the new Born This Way concealer. I'm so excited. And I am in shade Light. I also like my concealer super light. And you're gonna notice that I do my concealer very strange. So I do not put it on top of my foundation. I don't know why I started doing it. One, I think when I started doing makeup, I didn't know you weren't supposed to. So then I just did it. And then now I don't really like the way my skin looks with the foundation and the concealer. It just looks super heavy and super, I don't know, like dry. My skin looks dry all the time. So I don't know. This is how I do it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I like it, so. My skin looks super red in this lighting, so I apologize. It doesn't look that red in how I'm looking at it. So I just use my finger. I've been using my finger a lot recently. I was going with the Beauty Blender, and then I started using a brush again. And then one day I was just sick of everything I was using, so I'm like, I'm just gonna use a Beauty Blender, or my finger, and see how this works. And now for like the past couple weeks, I've been using my finger, and I've been obsessed. So this foundation, or this concealer, guys, so far, I don't know how it's gonna be like all day, but it is amazing. Like, so obsessed. It feels so moisturizing, and it's not making me look dry, which is a big deal. Like, even the Naked concealer can make me look dry just right off the bat, but it looks better after I put like my powders and stuff on top. So I'm in love. And this was like one of the first Too Faced products I bought like this week. I bought all new Too Faced products, like all my first, and loving it. So now I'm going in with the new Hourglass foundation in Shell. Hourglass is literally like my favorite brand in the world, guys. Like, you don't even understand. I'm obsessed with them. But they're so expensive. Oh my gosh. If I could buy just all Hourglass products all the time, I would. So I'm using the Morphe M439, which Jaclyn Hill recommended. And literally I replaced my 5-year foundation brush with this brush, and it is seriously amazing. I use Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk a lot. You'll see me use that. And I was using like 4 pumps. It was ridiculous. And now with this brush, I have the most ridiculous hair. I only have to use like 1.5 to cover my entire face. Like, this brush is godly. Okay guys, this foundation, go out and buy it. Like, complete coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy at all. Oh, it's amazing. Hourglass is killing it. Well, Hourglass always kills it, but I want to buy their foundation brush that like, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of Naked concealer. Sorry, I just totally rambled. To cover up this zit. Thank you. I totally want to buy their foundation brush just to see how it works with their foundation. Even though I'm obsessed with mine, just to see. Because like, it looks so pretty. I'm obsessed with brushes. Like, you guys saw on my video how many brushes I have. Like, it is ridiculous. Like, if I see a pretty brush, even if I have no need for it, I'll buy it. So then I'm gonna use my Chanel, oh my god, Poudre Universelle Compacte. Oh my. Translucent. Basically, they're translucent powder. I don't even know the color. 30 Naturel. I love it though. And I'm using a Bobbi Brown sheer powder brush. And I just put this all under my eyes. Or anywhere I put concealer. It's awesome. I was using another sheer powder before this, and then I bought the Chanel one. It's so light, you don't even notice it's there, and I think it does a better job of holding my concealer together. Because I'm out like the entire day going to like doctor's appointments, and they always have me like on my face, like laying down on tables so they can check out my neck and the back of my head. And it like stays all day. It's amazing. My mom says, I don't know how you get your makeup to stay all day and you don't look sweaty, because we live in Arizona, it's 120. She's like, I don't know how you do it. It's amazing. So next I'm going in with the Giorgio Armani, the most amazing product ever. What is this? Luminous Silk powder in 4.5. Like, I've been using Luminous Silk powder for years now, and I just like discovered, well, I didn't really discover the powder, I just decided to buy it. And my mom uses the powder too. And I'm like, Mom, have you used the Giorgio Armani powder? She's like, yeah, I've had it for like a year. It's so good. I'm like, why wouldn't you tell me that? That's so annoying. Mothers. Okay, then I'm going in, actually, I'm using a new product today. So I'm going in with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. I have really big pores, so I wanted to try this. And I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics brush. Look at this thing. It is absolutely amazing. And it says live beautifully, which I think that's the cutest thing ever. I saw it at Ulta which I went to this Ulta. It was absolutely amazing. It had so many good brands. Like, you know how most Ulta counters, they only have like 2 to 3. This one had like the entire like Sephora in Ulta. And it had it, which I've never seen before. So I was like, I need to buy this all. And my mom like had already left the store. And she's like, you cannot buy any more makeup. This is ridiculous. I'm like, but Mom, look at this brush. She's like, okay, that's a pretty cool brush. I'm like, I know. She understands sometimes. So I'm just putting this all over my face because I like to look glowy. I know, but I have to put on like a matte powder just because you sweat all the time in Arizona. Like, all the time. It's so hot here and so disgusting that like you need to do it. So next I'm going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. So I'm just taking my beauty blender. Some people use it damp. Personally, my bathroom's kind of far and I'm lazy, so I don't like to walk. And I just put this under my eyes, on my chin, on my nose, on my forehead, and on like that little, like this part. I don't know what that's called. What do you call it? I don't know. Little chin or nose area. Because that's personally the parts where I sweat the most. So this is what I look like when I walked downstairs that morning and my mom said I needed to go blend more. And I just thought that was the funniest thing ever. I'm like, Mom, this is how I don't sweat. And she's like, oh. I totally got my love of makeup from my mom. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my brows. So I go back and forth with my brow products. I either use the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Perfect Brow Pencil or the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. It just depends for the look I'm going for that day. The Goof Proof, I find that it gives me like a much harsher look just because there's a lot more color in it and it just gives, I think it gives a lot more coverage than the actual pencil, which is fine. But today I'm going for a more, I guess, chill look. I don't know, how do you do chill? I'm doing emerald green eyeliner, which will be fun. But I'm just going to like doctor's appointments today and I have to give thank you notes to all my doctors. I guess I should tell you guys the story. So 1.5 years ago, I was hit in the head with a baseball bat at a professional baseball game. Like a spring training game, because all the teams come to Arizona well, it's Arizona and Florida, to train for the like real seasons. So at one of those games I got hit in the head, and so for the last 1.5 years I've been trying to like get myself better, and like I fell into a pretty big depression because I had to drop out of school. I was in my 3rd year of university and all I do every day is go to doctor's appointments, which after a while is just not fun, but I love my doctors. And then I started watching like makeup videos. Well, like I always had loved makeup, and then I started watching makeup videos, and then I started watching Jaclyn Hill, and she like just inspired me again to start doing makeup, and I like fell back in love with it. Now I'm going in with the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel. She just like inspired me again to like start doing it, and that's how I started doing my Instagram again, and I just loved it. So it's basically like thanks to her that I started like becoming happier. So I've just had my 10th surgery on my neck. That's why I had to move all my makeup into my vanity, because I used to do my makeup on the floor for the past however many years. I've done like 10 years, I guess. I used to always do my makeup on the floor. And then I can't lean over anymore. So now I'm gonna take just use my same brush I used for the Chanel and just wipe all this off. So now they are thinking, or I am getting ready to go back to school, and hopefully I'm gonna get through the semester. And my school is actually 2 hours away, so that's kind of scary because all my doctors are here where my parents live. So I'm hoping I can do it. But like, yeah. So I just want to like let you guys know what's going on. So like if you hear me stumbling over the words, that's why. It's not, it just happens. So that's my life. Just know that I love you guys and I love the support. And I really appreciate it. It's made me so much happier, and especially sitting at home all the time. Like, thank you. Okay, so this video is gonna be really long, and I'm sorry about that. Okay, so then I'm gonna take my Naked by Urban Decay, and I'm gonna clean up my brows. So I'm gonna use the MAC 248, and I just go right under them. And then I kind of take the line and I just drag it down so it kind of mixes in with the rest of my eye. So I don't have this like stark white eye, because that wouldn't be cute. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to use my Tartelette palette today. Love this palette. And I'm going to use my Morphe 441 brush. And I'm going to use Charmer. And I'm just gonna literally take this and do back and forth motions just from the inner corner to the outer corner. This is gonna be a pretty neutral look all throughout because I'm doing such a bold eyeliner. And then I'm gonna take Flower Child. So what I like to do is I like to take like to go from lightest to darkest and just keep building it up. I think that's the easiest way to go. So you're not gonna see so much difference on the first couple colors.
This looks so weird. The eye knuckles. I love Tarte palettes, but I find there's so much fallout when you put your brushes into them. Which is kind of sad. Because you're like, no, so much makeup. Like such a stingy makeup person.
Okay, then I just used Smarty Pants and now I'm using Jet Setter. And I'm still just doing this swish wash. It's a weird word. Swish wash motion back and forth across my eyes. And you'll see it just slowly getting darker. And I'm just going for that more neutral look. Okay, Okay, then I'm gonna take some of Leader, which is a super dark color. And I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna do it super gently. Just because it's so dark. Just to add like a little more dimension. And this one I want to keep like really in my crease. Like if you can kind of tell, I just kept it really in my crease so I don't make it like crazy. And I'm probably using like too big of a brush for just Leader, but that's okay. You know, in some makeup looks, you just want to use the same brush the entire time. I'm kind of like that. Like before I got all my new Morphe brushes, I used the same brush. It's from the Sephora Minnie Mouse collection, and it's my favorite brush ever. I also love Minnie Mouse, so that helps a lot. Okay, so I think I'm going to be done with my eyes right now, but I'm going to keep that out. So then I'm going to take the MAC Undercurrent Pearlglide Intense Eyeliner. It's the longest name ever. I've never used this and I'm so excited. Oh yeah. So I'm just running this all across my top lid. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty and it runs on so smooth. I was testing this in the store and the girl's like, watch out, it does not come off. And she was right. It stayed on my hand the entire day. Even like I washed my hands, it was still on there. It's so pretty. I definitely recommend buying that color. Gorgeous. So then I'm going back to the Tartelette palette and I'm going to take my Morphe 432 brush and I'm going to take Leader again and I'm going to go to my under eye and just take that all around to almost my inner corner, but not quite yet. It's so quiet in this room. I usually watch TV. Or like, well, I watch like cake shows. So it's so weird. And now I'm gonna take Smarty Pants, I'm gonna take Jet Setter. Go a little darker under eye today. And I'm just gonna take a pencil brush and I'm gonna rub that all out. To get that smudged look. Pretty. Okay. Now we can go into so for the face, I'm going to use my brand new Shade and Light palette. I'm so excited about this palette. I've been eyeing it for a long time now. And I'm going to use this brand new brush too. I think it's for foundation, but I mean, it's really cute. And I wanted a brush like this situation. So I'm gonna go like right here and I'm gonna lift up like this. So I get that kind of line. This brush is amazing, guys. It's so soft and it makes such a good line. I would definitely recommend buying one. I was gonna get her like brush that she recommends for the Shade and Light palette, but this one is so much better. I love it. I'm gonna go up here in my hairline. And And then I'm going to take the Cheekathon palette by Benefit. I love this palette. I'm not really like a huge Benefit girl, but like, I don't know what drew me to this palette, but I'm obsessed. So I'm gonna use Hoola for my bronzer, of course. It's such a nice bronzer, and like, oh, I just love the way it looks. It doesn't get you super dark, which is nice. It just gives you like a nice glow. And then I'm going to take just a angle brush. I've designated this one, and I contour my nose. I bet there's like a proper way. I just do 2 lines and then I kind of cross them in the middle. Like that. And then I kind of buff them out. Perfect. And then I'm going to take my Becca, new Becca Jaclyn Hill brush, and I'm going to take Dandelion, and I'm going to put that over my cheeks. This brush is so soft. Oh, I love it. And then for highlight today, what should I do? Oh, I know, so exciting. I'm literally throwing everything. I'm just so excited about this Too Faced highlighter. So I got the color Perfect Blush. I think that's the color. So I'm gonna put that all over my cheeks.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Loving this highlight. And then I'm going to take my new Hourglass highlight. I got Iridescent Strobe Light, and I'm gonna put that above my bronzer and blush and stuff. And then I'm gonna put it here and here and here, here. I go hard on highlights, hard. And then I'm gonna take my Hourglass Brilliant Strobe Light, because feeling hourglassy today. Oh yes, loving that. I think that's good. A nice glow. Oh yeah. Okay, so then I'm gonna finish my eyes because I just realized I didn't finish them. Going crazy. So I'm gonna take the MAC Risque Echo and put that in my waterline. I just think that gives you a nice pop of color. And then I'm going to take Opulash in black and put it all over my bottom lashes. And then I have eyelash extensions, so I do not need top mascara, so I just take this little brush and I go like this. No, it's really simple and lovely. And then I decided I need more highlight because I'm me and I need to glow to the stars, as my mother. So I'm going to take Champagne Pop, of course, and add a little bit more. Oh yes, I'm also gonna take Champagne Pop with a pencil brush and use it as my eyebrow highlight. I've never done a gold, and it actually looks super pretty with my emerald eyeliner. And I'm also using it as my inner corner. garbage. Ooh, feeling it. Okay, and for lips today, I just got new Gerard lip gloss. So I'm going to use Honeymoon and Skinny Dip. I haven't ever used their Hydra Matte formulas, so I hope they are nice. So I'm just finding that you have to go over them twice. Which is okay. I'm not opposed. But they feel super creamy and super nice, which I love. Ooh, Skinny Dip is so pretty. Pretty ombre. So for Skinny Dip, I didn't have to go over it twice, so maybe it's just like the super brightness I want. And I'm totally okay with that because I like a super bright lip. Ooh, loving. How do you guys like it? Love. Thank you guys so much for watching my first makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave any feedback or comments below, letting me know if I need to change anything or anything you want to see. So thank you so much. Bye. Love you.